Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me Tinder Swindler.
Will do, sir.
You don't feel bad for them in any way?
I feel bad for something that I didn't done. No, I feel bad for whatever happened to myself. I want to clear my name. I want to say to the world, this is not true.
Tinder Swindler Speaks Out wants to clear name after Netflix documentary. Is he a hero or a villain? Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Simon Leviev, aka the Tinder Swindler, decided to speak out on Inside Edition. We've done 2 videos on the topic, and there were many comments saying Simon Leviev is a hero. So in this video, we're gonna highlight what he said on Inside Edition. Then we're gonna highlight why he is a villain, and then we're gonna highlight why he is a hero. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
He's the handsome jet setter at the center of the sensational Netflix documentary, The Tinder Swindler. And today, he's speaking out exclusively to Inside Edition.
I'm not this monster that everybody has created.
These women make some very serious allegations against you. They say they were conned and threatened.
They weren't conned and they weren't threatened.
Are you the son of a billionaire diamond mogul?
No, I'm not, and I never presented myself.
You don't feel bad for them in any way?
I feel bad for something that I didn't done. No, I feel bad for whatever happened to myself. I want to clear my name. I want to say to the world, this is not true.
How do you fund your lavish lifestyle?
I'm a legit businessman. You know, I bought Bitcoin in 2011, which was nothing. I don't need to say how much it's worth now.
Kate, what do you make of these women's claims in the documentary?
My God, it's like how someone can build such a fake story.
I just had to ask.
Kate, has Simon ever borrowed money from you?
Of course no.
What would you say to those people who feel you're a fast talker, but you're really a fraud and a fake?
I'm not a fraud and I'm not a fake. People don't know me, so they cannot judge me.
These women have text messages, bank receipts, voicemail messages. Are you saying that they made all that up?
They basically took everything, manipulated, added things to make it in a very narrative, which is one-sided, basically just to destroy my name and to destroy everything.
This is interesting because he would be a fool to confess to everything these women accuse him of. So it's obvious that he would do an interview to defend himself. We have a series called How Much Proof Do You Need? And we always highlight the definition of proof when I say, how much proof do you need? So this is a matter of what you can prove, because he is innocent until proven guilty. So now we're gonna argue why he is a villain. Janice, villain.
1. A bad person who harms other people or breaks the law. 2. A criminal. 3. A character in a book, play, film, etc. who harms other people.
So based on the definition of villain, we are gonna make our case. Let's look at some facts.
More than 50 million people have watched The Tinder Swindler, leading many to wonder how these accomplished and sophisticated women could have fallen for Leviev. They say they lent him nearly $500,000 combined, which they never saw again.
He definitely met with these women. Pictures, videos, text messages prove this. He also doesn't deny that in the interview, but he says they've twisted the story in a way that it would make him look like a monster. Even though I agree that Netflix is selling this documentary, I don't agree that the story is fake. Pictures, videos, text messages are all the proof that you need to argue that Simon is the villain in this story. Let's take it a step further.
Simon has never been charged with any crimes related to the women of the documentary, but he did serve 2 years in Finland for defrauding 3 other women.
So he has a criminal record for defrauding 3 other women. He went to jail for 2 years for this offense. At the end of the documentary, he gets busted for passport fraud. He served 5 months in jail for this criminal offense. So he has a history of breaking the law, and he went to jail for it. He didn't go to jail for defrauding the women of the documentary because they can't prove it. I truly believe that he scammed these women, but his game was too tight. It was not a national crime. This was international. He was all over the place when he was getting the money, spending the money, and meeting up with these women. He was using fake accounts to receive the money. He was working with a team. This is not an easy case to solve, even though you know that he's guilty. That's why you need him to confess, but he's not a fool. So his criminal record makes a great argument why he is the villain. One more.
The 31-year-old wheeler dealer met beautiful women on the dating app Tinder. He wooed them with private jets, fancy cars, and champagne.
The spend is to another level that you have never ever seen before.
These three ladies were infatuated. They all believed Simon Leviev was the son of a billionaire Israeli diamond mogul.
His dad was the king of diamonds.
In order for the scam to work, these women needed to be emotionally invested. That's why he played on their weaknesses, creating that princess fantasy. The documentary clearly proves that these women were emotionally invested, and that's why he definitely harmed them emotionally. He asked the ladies for money because he was supposedly in trouble, showing them video of his bodyguard being hurt. They lend him the money he asked for because they were in love with him, or at least in love with what he did for them. It doesn't matter how you slice it, what Simon did is not right. Of course, these women played their part in this story, and we break it down in our first Tinder Swindler video. So since Simon has caused emotional damage and financial hardship, you can make the argument that he is the villain. And that's exactly how he is portrayed in the documentary. However, there are people out there that don't view Simon Leviev in this light. They see him as a hero. Janice.
1. A person who is admired for having done something very brave or having achieved something great. 2. The main character or the main male character in a book or film, who is usually good. 3. Someone who you admire very much.
So based on the definition of hero, we're gonna make our case. And to make our first argument, we have to read some comments first. Let's go. Simon is my hero, modern real version of Robin Hood. Dude is an effing hero. Hats off. This man is a hero to men everywhere. Ain't it funny how effed up a guy appears when he treats women the way they treat men? Almost as if women themselves are effed up. These guys are talking about fighting fire with fire, and I'll show you the same example as our second Tinder Swindler video. Cardi B admits what she was doing to men on camera, and she is applauded for it. Where is that documentary? Why isn't she canceled? Nope, she was talking to Joe Biden because Cardi B is exactly the kind of person you want to be represented by. Simon Leviev did something that women do to men on a daily basis, and women are applauded for it. Women get away with murder all the time, and they are fully aware of this. They know what men want from them, and they use it to extract resources. Free dinner, shopping spree, alimony, child support after semen jacking the poor guy. The amount of paternity fraud is astonishing, and women walk around like they are angels. You can make the argument that Simon is a hero because Simon exposed female nature, used their desires for fortune and fame, the life of a princess to lure them in, to eventually take their money. The money that they all thought they would get back, because women don't make money to spend it on a man. They don't take a man on expensive dinner dates, fly a man over to chill for a couple hours, but they will happily take his money. This all in a time where men are the butt of the joke, and women can do everything a man can do, and do it in heels. And Simon was able to scam not one, not two, but 3 so-called strong and independent women. Next argument.
Now the jet setter, known the world over as the Tinder Swindler, is cashing in on his notoriety.
Hi everybody, I'm so excited to be here in Cameo. I'm Simon Leviev.
Simon Leviev has partnered with Cameo to record personal birthday greetings and messages for $199 a pop, and he's poking fun at his reputation.
Patrick asked me to wish you an happy birthday. You cannot copy my trick of using his credit cards.
Leviev has also signed with a Hollywood agent and tells us he has a book, a reality show, and a movie in the works.
We're working on a movie based on my life, kind of Catch Me If You Can, Wolf of Wall Street. I did receive a few offers.
It sure seems as if he's still living a life of extravagance despite claims he's a fraudster. He was just spotted at a Ferrari dealership in Tel Aviv eyeing a red $226,000 sports car. And that Gucci jacket he's wearing sells for $2,600. His flashy wardrobe is about as pricey as it gets. Gucci, Versace, Fendi.
We can argue that Simon is a hero because he is winning. That was not the plan. They made this documentary to make him look bad, but they made him famous. People are paying him for shoutouts. He went to jail, but apparently he maintained his wealth. He said he invested in Bitcoin. People want to know how he did it. The Wolf of Wall Street. Catch Me If You Can. The moment Hollywood wants to make a movie about your story, you're doing something right. He is admired. One more.
You'd think with his notorious reputation in every corner of planet Earth, women everywhere would steer clear of this guy. But look who we found by his side, his beautiful girlfriend, Israeli model Kate Conlon.
Plus, he's still dating his gorgeous model girlfriend, Kate Conlon, who tells us she's sticking with him.
People sometimes, do crazy and stupid things, but they say, okay, now I'm different. And this is how I take Simon.
Meanwhile, his accusers from the popular Netflix documentary who say they met Leviev on the Tinder dating app and naively lent him $500,000 combined are speaking out. They shared their stories on the Drew Barrymore show.
I really feel that he needs help, and I feel sorry for him. A very empty life that he has.
I told him that I'm going to do everything to let everyone know who he is, and I think I sort of accomplished that.
Shaking my head. After all said and done, Simon snatches himself a model that supports him on camera, and the ladies from the documentary set up a GoFundMe campaign because they still have to pay off their credit card debts. Once again, female nature exposed. If Simon was broke when he got out of jail, I don't think this model would be interested. But his bad boy status definitely get a lot of women wet. I can just hear a lot of guys laughing when they see Simon with his current model girlfriend, who is younger and hotter than all of them combined. And they are still single because they are probably looking for Prince Charming to pay off their debts. I can hear guys say, my hero. Well, that's it for today. Let us know if Simon Leviev is a villain or a hero to you in the comments. Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.